Are you currently student teaching?
I'm currently student teaching.
Where?
I just finished my first placement at Sam Houston, and I'm now student teaching at Maryville High School.
Why did you want to become a student teacher?
I chose student teacher to, of course, be a teacher, but to have a chance to work with kids and see if I wanted to continue my path into education, and to see if this is my calling, if this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and I think it is. And just to be able to teach and have an impact on children's lives and watch them grow, and it's just something that I've always wanted to do.
Do you feel that Maryville College has adequately prepared you for the teaching environment?
I think Maryville College has more than prepared me. It's funny, you can see in the classroom when you're student teaching with other student teachers from University of Tennessee and from ETSU, just how comfortable your cooperating teacher around here, like at the high school or at the elementary school, how comfortable they are letting you have control of the classroom. And I think it's because of the Maryville College education, just how prepared we come in, because we've done so many placements in other schools where we've had to observe or we've had to do practicum. The countless hours within all of our education classes that we've done have prepared me more than enough to handle the class when I come in and student teach. I felt comfortable. I could have gone in the first day at Sam Houston or the first day at Maryville and taken the class right away and wouldn't have had any problem with it, just because I knew how to make a lesson plan, how to prepare myself, and how to organize the class.
Nice. Was there a class in particular that you feel prepared you especially for the teaching there?
I think there's multiple classes. Of course, the PHR classes, since I am a PE major, with Danny, like his PE for children, that class helped me a lot. In the Sam Houston doing elementary school kids, because I was able to use a lot of the lessons that we did in there and incorporate them into some of the lessons I used for the elementary kids. In high school, it's more focused on lesson plans and having your class prepared, and so that would look more towards some of the education classes like Dr. Warren's class or classroom management, or some of the sociology classes with Dr. Simpson. But the classroom management with Dr. Orange is learning how to do all the lesson plans. That really helped me a lot, making sure that I had all the objectives, because the objectives are so big now in schools, making sure you have the Tennessee curriculum standards covered. I think that class really helped me, just because I don't feel as stressed now when I'm doing a lesson plan, and I'm able to incorporate all the things that need to be included in a lesson plan for my lessons, and I feel really prepared once I go into class.
So with that class in mind, what have you taken from that, and what has really been your main primary go-to that you've taken from that class and used in the classroom?
From that class, it's just the big thing that I've done, especially in the classroom, because I'm in the gym some days and I'm in the classroom, but when I'm in the classroom, the biggest thing I've taken is the different models of strategy, or the different ways to organize a class. I've used a lot of cooperative learning. That's a big thing that we learned. I think we learned that in one of Dr. Simpson's classes. Use of cooperative learning and the Socratic method. In both of my classroom sessions where I've gotten observed, I used a cooperative learning type, the jigsaw method, the graffiti method, and the kids really love it, and they get their work done, and they enjoy the class. Instead of just having them read the book or answer questions, using those methods, it makes me a better teacher, and it helps the kids learn a lot more, I think. So that's one of the biggest things I've taken.
Yeah. You said that you're winding down kind of with your student teaching and the semesters and everything, and do you feel confident in taking the next step by having your own classroom?
I'm more than confident. I pretty much have my own classroom now. The teachers feel so comfortable with me. They'll leave the room and I'll have the whole class to myself. But I'm more than prepared. I feel like Maryville's prepared me more than enough. Again, you can look at other student teachers from Tennessee or from ETSU, and you can just see the difference. And the cooperating teachers see the difference in somebody that's coming from Maryville and somebody that's coming from UT or ETSU. It takes them half the semester before the cooperating teachers let them have the class to themselves, whereas it took me 1 or 2 weeks before I was in full control of the class.
Well, thanks for your time for the interview, and I hope that everything goes well with you and your teaching.